Aloha, it's Kelly. Today I wanted to talk about leaving the shore, or some of you might think of it as taking a risk. Look at the world today, and I'm sure you are acknowledging that there are tons of changes happening. Things are very different, and they're changing every single day. Now, on the one hand, look at what we're doing right now. Social media, a way of interacting with the world, everything's free, information is free. You can learn anything today as long as you're willing to learn something different. Now, so you can look at it on that way and you think, oh my gosh, and as an entrepreneur for me, it's so exciting because in my day, everything costs a lot of money. You could never do this yourself. Even telephone calls for me were 25 cents a minute. So it's so exciting to me because, I learned back in 1995 when everything was archaic and there was no internet even. So I see it as a huge opportunity, just a huge opportunity. On the other hand, if you're still at a job and, as an employee, you might be thinking, gosh, I don't know what to do and things like that. So one thing I just wanted to ask you, you're at a fork in the road. That's why you're watching this video. And I was there in 1995. See, the fork in the road is, are you going to stay dependent as an employee and dependent on what the government does, or dependent on somebody else for your living, dependent on somebody else outside of you for your happiness? Or are you going to take what I call the right side of the road, which is that you now are responsible. You're responsible for your income, you're responsible for your time, you're responsible for your happiness. And you see, with that responsibility though, comes freedom. And everybody wants to have freedom. It's just that, the question of which side of the road is always where it stops. What I see today is I see people at this fork, and they have one foot on this road and the other one trying to be on the other side. And then pretty soon you're splitting, you're doing a split. It just won't work. And you're stuck right there. I'll tell you that if you would just decide to take the right road, is what I call it, the entrepreneurial path. And I know, because I did that in 1995. I left all my corporate ties. I jumped. They call it jumping off the cliff and trusting that your wings will develop. Well, let me tell you, that's exactly how it works. And your journey will be different from mine. But we can all only tell you what we've done. And I'll tell you that once you make the decision to only look this way, you decide you're going to be an entrepreneur, you decide that you're going to do whatever it takes to learn the skills and learn the values, I'm telling you what happens is your wings develop. It's amazing as I look back. And so decide to develop your wings. Decide to, as they say, leave the shore so that you can sail the seas. Decide that you are going to soar like an eagle and not stay on the ground. Decide that it's time for you to do a metamorphosis from being the caterpillar crawling on the ground to being a butterfly that is so beautiful and can soar anywhere. And I'm telling you, that one decision will change your life forever. And you will soon see why right now is the greatest time in history. You will see opportunities are left and right today. And if you just be willing to learn, open your mind, open your heart, learn a better way, you will find happiness, freedom, everything you want. It is such an exciting time, and that's why you're hearing about greatest wealth transfers and everything like that. But let me tell you, it's the greatest time to find joy, peace, happiness, everything you're looking for, if you're just willing to look this way. Okay, take care. Thanks for listening. Aloha.